online gender-based violence, of recent we see people using different platforms. It could be people using their computer, phones and many others to violate other people. There are lots of threats against people because of their gender orientation. There are many cases of threats, relationships that have gone bad, and then you see people who are constantly, attacking others on social media, for example. First of all, through blackmail, because you have for quite some time been dealing with someone, and as a result, they have a lot of information about you. And that information is just put to your face and say, if you don't do this, we are going to release this. So there is a lot of blackmail, a lot of extortion. And when extortion reaches a certain point and the vulnerable person cannot be able to provide what they are asking, now they begin to sexually abuse them online. So online sexual abuse is real. It's a huge problem. People are suffering mentally. There's psychological torture. There is trauma with these cases, and it's time that we begin to have a conversation about them. I want to refer to my time when I was the director of Interpol. We had a project called online sexual abuse. Online sexual abuse had reached a certain level, and Interpol was beginning to see an increase of cases all over the world. So a project was formed, and each country was requested to make sure that they do something about that. The online sexual abusers, first of all, they gather a lot of evidence and information about the victim. And sometimes many people, especially young people, they provide a lot of information about themselves, information that is too much, that is even not supposed to be known by other people. And that information that you keep on pushing online, the abusers keep on getting that information and piecing up small pieces to understand who you are, to understand the vulnerabilities, and then they use the vulnerabilities to begin to sexually abuse you. So online sexual abuse may not be physical, but it is a very, very serious problem. We have had cases here in Uganda where nude pictures are exchanged between especially young girls and young boys. And when there is a problem, if there is a problem with the relationships, then they threaten to release these pictures. It causes a lot of psychological torture, a lot of trauma by the victims, and this can lead to very, very, very serious implications. So it is a problem that we need to put our hands together in order to be able to sort it out. Personally, I think that we need to put out as much information as possible. We need to mobilize would-be victims. We need also to sensitize people who have not become victims, but we need to have programs of counseling and any other programs for the survivors so that we can be able to negate the problem in this country.